guys, the Super Review Show here. I have a movie review for you today, and it's still to this day, it's a very talked about movie. It's a movie that is very, one might say it's very controversial. But anyways, I'm here to talk to you about this movie right here that came out in 2013. Same year as Star Trek Into the Darkness and Iron Man 3, but it was Man of Steel. That's right, Man of Steel. Look at it. This is the collector's tin set, just letting you know. I got this with my grandfather. We had a wonderful time getting it at a DVD store. I think it was FYE, anyways, I'm here to talk about this movie. This movie, to me, you can see right here with Henry Cavill. I love this movie. I love this movie. Love. This movie was my reintroduction to Superman, but in a modern context. My feelings towards this movie are very strong. I really loved it, because there was a lot of people who loved it, and there was a lot of people who thought it was okay. A lot of people hated it. But I think, personally, it was a strong... Man of Steel was all the talk about online during the 2013, 2014 years leading up to Batman vs. Superman was Man of Steel. How are we going to feel about that? What's going to go on? Is it going to be okay? Is it going to be a good movie, bad movie? What's going to happen? This was the judgment call that Warner Brothers needed to launch the DC universe to what we know it is today. Without this movie, without Man of Steel, we would not have Suicide Squad. We probably wouldn't have Wonder Woman. We probably wouldn't even have a Batman vs. Superman film if it was not for Man of Steel. Once the box office returns hit for this movie, the floodgates opened up, and lo and behold, this movie got a sequel with Batman vs. Superman. I really liked the movie personally. It had a lot of problems, but I really did like it for what it was. The standalone Batman film with Ben Affleck will eventually come. It's going to be great. I guarantee it. I think they're doing that still. I know they're doing one with Robert Pattinson. I think he's going to do a good job, too, based on the trailer. Anyways, that's Batman. We're talking about Superman here. This movie was so great. I didn't see it in theaters, but it was so great on so many levels. Visually, Zack Snyder was the guy to direct this Superman movie. He nailed the visual effects, and he nailed everything about it. One of the many things I loved about it, though, was the casting of Henry Cavill as Superman. And I love not just him, Henry Cavill as Superman, but I love that other casting as well. Diane Lane was in it. Russell Crowe was in it. There's all these iconic actors, and Amy Adams was Lois Lane. These were all great characters who just happened to... great actors, who fit these roles perfectly. Harry Lennox was the general. So, anyways, I'm digressing. The movie itself, it's a reboot of the Superman movies from the 70s and 80s. But it was a relaunch of the DC universe and explode all this DC love and excitement for all these movies happening with DC. Personally, I'm gonna get to this in a second, but the casting of Michael Shannon as Zod was perfect casting. He played that role so good, and the fact that he played General Zod, his henchmen were all the score, the Hans Zimmer score was so great in this movie. It was so amazing. I wish I saw it in theaters, because the surround sound would have been incredible to hear. Just the score of it live would have been great. And all the... look, obviously, I just mentioned General Zod. The Zod... Superman killing Zod scene, it's still talked about today in some capacity with DC fans and Superman fans. Like, oh, well, Superman wouldn't kill. I understand your reasoning. I've heard this reasoning since 2013 when the movie came out. Yes, he killed Zod, but if you think about it, Zod would have killed that family, and Zod would have killed the family that was trying to... If you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. Zod's got his laser eyes going, and he's trying to prevent this family from dying and being obliterated, and Superman has to sadly kill Zod by snapping his neck. But why is that such an emotional thing? It's because Superman... A lot of people are like, well, Superman doesn't kill. At the same time, look what Zod was about to do. He was in a very tight situation. The complexity of that scene is still talked about to this day. And that's a testament of why this movie is really good. The box office, I think it made about $600-700 million worldwide, which is a great return to make the DC universe keep going and make these other Batman and Superman and Green Lantern and Wonder Woman films and all this stuff. Fantastic stuff. This movie, to me, and there were so many Easter eggs like hidden within Superman's flying around Metropolis. There's all this hidden stuff there. There's just exploding stuff. Zack Snyder worked to have the hell on this movie, both visually, story-wise, with David S. Goyer script. He wrote the screenplay. Christopher Nolan's first actual producing of a movie. It was fantastic. I love this movie. But ultimately, guys, what do you think about this movie? Please jump down in the comment section below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. By the way, I almost forgot. If I were to rate this movie, if I was to rate Man of Steel, I'd give it a 9 out of 10. It was such an enjoyable Superman movie. I tend to like it a little bit more than the original Christopher Reeve one from 1978. But I think this movie stands the test of time. It's a very strong movie. Amy Adams as Lois Lane was great. Henry Lennox as the General was great. The Zod. Everything about this movie was fan-frickin-tastic, and I loved every single second of it. I was like, I can't wait to see more of this DC universe. It'd be so great. And lo and behold, we're getting more and more DC movies announcements and more movies in development day by day. Cyborg, Green Lantern. Who would have thought we'd have a Cyborg movie coming? As far as I know, it still is. Who knows? Anyways, I digress. What do you guys think about this movie, guys? Please jump in this comment section below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Share your love. Share your thoughts of Superman. Share your love of anything DC related in the comment section below. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. But for all of your movie reviews, keep it locked on The Super Review Show. J-Man, off to work.